Welcome to Pull the Pin Radio, a place where average veterans come to share their opinions about the world we live in. We can't guarantee you're going to like our opinions, but we promise we're going to give them to you anyway. I know, I put you on the spot. Clearly,
Oh,
you've not been the co-host, but I'm Jim, and with me here, Jace. Is that what we're going by?
yeah, I guess today's fine.
All
Yeah.
right, that's fine. I'm used to that. So yeah, I didn't mean to put you on the spot there, but normally when Nate's here, as you can tell, he's not
I
here. He does a little bit of the intro stuff. I give him something to do.
yeah, I appreciate Nate, but he's just there.
Government worker takes all the time, right?
He's like a fucking puppet.
He's a puppet. Hey, Nate does a lot of behind the scenes stuff, which you'll see. I just got
Oh,
the ticker rolling on the bottom, which Nate would have rolling before I even got ready. So I do miss and appreciate you, Nate, but I do appreciate you being here. So
thank
also give a shout out to our loyal listeners, Christine and Johnny. Actually, I think Johnny's got some, he sends us a lot of headlines once in a while. So Johnny gets interested into this stuff. I don't always get to use them, but I think there's a couple in there today that he sent. So
Hey,
I'm
Christine.
going, huh?
Hey, Christine. Hey, Johnny. What's up?
Was anyways, enough of our crap. This is where we talk about some headlines. We're going to pull up some headlines. We're going to give you our opinions, our perspectives from average veterans. And I normally ask Nate, why is it important that they get our perspective? Do you know?
I First of all, I don't consider myself an average veteran. I consider myself above average,
Then
but
you're a guest, right? Because we here are average veterans.
I believe that I was in the show before Nate ever fucking was even thought of or even born. But
I don't think that's true, and it don't matter. I don't think Nate's going to watch this episode. But either way, our opinion is important. We'll tell you how to think, feel, and react to all these things. So, you ready to talk about some news or some headlines? This first one, I think, is going to
I'm
get
ready.
you going, man. This
I
first
was
one here:
born ready, bro. I'm good.
a
Let's.
nearly 3 billion shortfall in VA benefits is looming.
Do you want my surprise face or what?
No, we never get surprise faces here.
I,
We can pretend, but no, we never get them. But
well,
I do
first
want your
of all,
opinion on that.
my opinion is I'm not fucking surprised at all. I mean, like we've been let down our whole lives, so I mean our I wouldn't say our whole lives, but our whole veteran lives we've been let down. So what that's just minuscule bullshit and whatever.
Right. We should get free counseling for this. But so the part that tears me up on this, and I'm sure you probably agree with me, is how many billions and trillions of dollars were sent into these foreign countries. And you're telling me your very own veterans are going to be short? Like, are you freaking kidding me? These immigrants, the illegal immigrants, I'm sorry.
Well, like I haven't experienced myself yet, but like I've heard shit like we'll go into I've heard stories of some of my buddies going into the VA hospital and they're pushed aside because they're giving immigrants care over us veterans.
Well, you'd have to assume they're still spending money on that, right? So maybe that's
Well, yeah,
causing the shortfall?
I guess I don't get that per se, but you know, in the last few years we've had some issues with some viruses going around and mismanaged funds that have been sent to how many fucking places that they can't tell where the money went to.
Right. So if you're going to rob, if you're going to steal from the kitty, right? That's what these guys are doing. These
Correct.
congressmen, all these people, these politicians, and these corrupt people, they're stealing from the kitty. But you would have to think at some point there would be certain things like defense, veterans, things that you really shouldn't touch. You know what I mean? Because obviously these are the people that, did the hard work for you.
I would agree with you 100%.
So
But
I
I'm
don't, God, I keep
no,
cutting you off.
I'm just one of those people. I just first of all, I'm America first. I'm America first person,
Hmm.
and I'd rather see money going towards vets than illegals per se. But I just didn't see those headlines, so I don't.
Well,
I don't know.
well, see, this is what I like to do. I don't know if you know if you've seen me do it before, but I like to bring everything into my house, right? So let's just say you got 10 billion. Well, billion's a lot of money to fathom, but let's just say you've gotten 10, you know, 100, $10,000. You know what I mean? And you got this
Yeah.
budget $10,000. Like, how do you send $9,000 to Ukraine? You know what I mean?
Well, yes,
Well,
yes,
three
exactly.
thousand needs to go to your veterans. Like, how do you do that? Like, it's just poor management with money. And I don't understand how their priority, like, even if Ukraine loses the war, you don't take care of your veterans, you don't take care of your soldiers. What the hell are you going to have? You know what I mean? Nobody's
Right.
going to fight a war for you.
I agree, and that's where what I said. I mean, I'm 100% believer in America first,
Right.
and obviously, the whatever's going on right now, it's not America first. Let's just give everybody else billions of dollars so they can embezzle it into whatever the fuck they want, and not help our people first. And what I mean by our people first, our homeless population, our veterans, and whoever else.
Sure, and we know from the military, like, okay, we live in a society where everyone's equal. They want equity, all this, whatever these big words are. But we all know that. Well, the politicians definitely know because they think they're on top of the food chain. But they all know there is some sort of priority, right? So we want to
Oh,
help homeless people too, but you got to help your citizens first, right? The working
absolutely.
citizens. Then you help your homeless people before you help my illegal immigrants. You know, what I mean, like at the end of the day I don't understand how they screw up their priorities and can't keep track of their money. Our money, our money.
Well,
Freudian slip there, right?
the issue at hand is it is our money. At 100% our fucking money. It's our
Hmm.
fucking dollars. Period. And we're sending what billions to fucking Ukraine.
Hmm.
They can't even tell us where the money's going. It's just
Yep.
it's just disappearing. But also it's them. I have deeper emotions about the fact that they still can't justify where the COVID money went. For God's sakes.
And they're still catching the corruption and fraud and all that, right?
And it's just, yeah, we're just now figuring it out that there was corruption involved. Are you kidding,
Yeah.
dude? My God.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get to the next one because this something's pretty exciting too. Biden blames Trump for not freeing hostages captured under the Biden administration.
I don't even. To be totally honest, I don't. I really don't want to go there. But they're going to blame Trump for shit that went on before him, and I don't. I mean, this is my opinion and my opinion on the agenda, but I believe that he's going to get elected 100%, and I believe that our market's crashing right now. You know that we're going into a horrible recession right now, and
Hmm.
they're in denial right now. But as
No, no,
soon
that's
as
the
as soon
Democrats say our economy's great. So.
I, well, yeah, because they're because any any educated person knows that it's crashing hard. Look at our unemployment rate; it's at an all-time high. And the fact of the matter is, Trump's going to get elected, and then now they have somebody to blame for all of it.
Well, normally presidents get elected. They can blame their predecessors for a certain extent, at least for the first year or so. They usually blame them because sometimes it takes time to put your
Right.
policies in. But so here's the problem: is we got all these. I don't. Nate will tell you. I don't like to use the word stupid. I feel they're ignorant. They have to be ignorant. Kamala Harris has been with Joe Biden for the last 3+ years and's done nothing for this country,
Wait,
and now she's promising to do stuff.
are you talking about the border czar that
Yeah,
not the border czar now?
but
Yeah.
right, but
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like
yes.
how do you stand like how do these people get lied to? I mean, all politicians lie, right? So but how do you get lied to so much and then keep coming back for more?
I I don't. I think that people are just blind, and they I don't want to hurt people. feeling. So
Well,
it's
look at the facts here. Look at this. Even when we're talking about the hostage exchange, I don't know if you saw it, but we got a couple people back. Which don't get me wrong, getting our people back is important and priority. There, he's trying to blame like Trump didn't do this, but it had nothing to do with Trump. But you know what we gave in exchange for these three people? What did we got? We got
uh,
Wall Street Journal reporter, Radio Free journalist, and a Marine veteran. That's it. We got three people back: two journalists and a Marine veteran.
see, I don't. I live in a little fucking shell right now because I'm just so frustrated with stuff. But did we get that Marine veteran that should have been released before that Griner girl?
I don't know if that's him. I don't know if that's yeah. I think Paul Whelan was him.
I mean, like during the Olympics. Now, didn't that fucking dumb bitch didn't she kneel for the anthem again?
So yeah, but forget about her for a sec. We'll get to this because I want to get through this because this is important because this trade stuff. They're saying 16 people have been released from Russia and 8 are
Right.
returning to Russia.
Well, why
It's
was this such a big deal when Griner got released, but these people, it's not a big deal?
but this was part of an 8-nation negotiation mediated by Turkey. We didn't do this. We
Okay.
didn't do this. And you know what Russia got back? Russia got back a convicted assassin, several spies, and cyber criminals.
Well, I don't really believe all that propaganda bullshit, anyways, because Russia will get whatever they want, when they want, and how they want.
Oh yeah, like I said, I take it with a grain of salt. But at the end of the day, people are looking at this, and that's what we're analyzing. What they're telling us is
Right.
that all this trade was worth it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it was worth it. Sure.
So yeah, but it's still Trump's fault. So speaking of Trump's fault, let's move to the next one. Army's 11 million recruitment. Now remember, we got 3 billion. You know, it's a lot more than 11 million. But remember, VA is not getting funded. But they spent
Right.
11 million recruitment effort with Dwayne the Rock Johnson fails. So that $11 million recruitment effort that they hired Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Now he's rich, right? Because I'm sure he got a lot of that money. Failed.
Well, first of all, if I've already been in, I've already served, but as a kind of educated person, I probably wouldn't fall for his bullshit propaganda anyways if I was going to go in. I would.
No, I don't. But you have to admit, there's a lot of people. I mean, look at this whole Kamala debacle thing. There's a lot of people that just fall over celebrities. I mean, you can even argue Trump was a
Right.
celebrity, but
Oh, absolutely.
I like Trump because what he's done. I liked him for what he said, but then he backed it up. That's why I like Trump, not because he's a celebrity, not because he's rich, not because of any of that crap. He's the first president in my time I've ever seen keep most of his promises.
I I yeah, I so like for me, I would say like as a veteran, retired veteran that got out right before Trump, I feel like Trump's done a lot for us veterans, and yeah, I don't know, I feel like Trump's done a lot more for us veterans than any other president has.
Well, he's got the same mentality as you. He's America first. I don't understand why that's a bad thing. I think every other country that comes to America is really thinking about their country first too. I mean, they come here maybe for a better life, but they're still flying, Dominican flags and Puerto Rican flag. Well, Puerto Rico is part of America, but you know what I mean? They're flying flags from where they left. You know
I
what I mean?
Yeah, well, Puerto Rico's part of the United States anyway.
Yeah, but
But
it's a territory.
no, yeah, you're right.
My point is, if they're American, why not just fly the American flag? If you left these places, why wouldn't you just fly American flag? You know what I mean? There was a lady, I saw a video clip. I don't know if you've seen it, but this lady was in a restaurant somewhere, I think in Texas, and they have this tradition at noon to play the national anthem or something, and everybody stood up except for her.
Oh
Now,
wow.
now she's looking at it. She's like, look at these. She's like bashing it. I don't want to tell you what you know the demographics of this person because it might incite some sort of discrimination or something. But you know what I mean. The point I'm
Oh,
getting at is she's bashing the American people stand up for the national anthem.
I no, I get that. I so like where I live close to a base, and they do reveille,
Right. Retreat.
and I'm on base at the time. I need to get out of my car and I stand up for the flag,
Right.
and I'm in the United States of America, so I'm going to honor that, and my heritage. I'm Italian, so why? I mean, like that would be like me fucking holding an Italian flag up.
Right. There's nothing wrong with having pride in your upbringing,
Absolutely.
your history. Nothing wrong with
No, but I
that.
would never fucking do that. I'm in the United States of America. That's where my family came, and they
I,
did it the right way through Ellis Island, and they did it the proper way. They didn't fucking sneak in or none of that bullshit.
well, I think the
So,
key is America first. That's the key.
ab-
America first.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely, and no matter what my is, it is America first, and that's why I went in the military. America first. I
Right.
fought for my country.
Yeah, and I think using these celebrities, I don't know how what Dwayne the Rock Johnson was going to do to get people in the military. Like I don't know why they would pay this dude to recruit people. Like I don't know what they were going to do. You might as well put out a Marvel movie, their GI Joe movie or something. You know what I
That's
mean?
that's another story in and of itself, though, because it's just one of those things where, to me, from what I understood, he's a very like lefty fucking whack job.
It wouldn't surprise me.
I,
Most of Hollywood is, dude.
true. So I mean, I don't get it, but
Well, I mean, do you know why? Because think about the salary range. Think about the class that these people in Hollywood are in. Most of them get rich off of us. It's no different than a politician. They're just at least providing a service. Like they're pretending to be somebody else. Well, wait a minute, politicians do that too. So yeah, they're doing the kind of same thing, right?
right,
So it doesn't surprise me that they have the same views and the same abstract view on the world because they don't live in the world anymore. Like you would even think somebody like Oprah Winfrey, who started from scratch in that, but I think she's got, you know, a ton of liberal problems. I think she's gotten all, you know what I think her problem is? I think she's got involved in a lot of stuff to get her where she's at that she can't get out of. You know
I,
what I mean?
yeah, no, I get it. I mean, like it's the more we progress in the country, the more title people get, and if you look at when we were kids, the actors that were our role models back. I mean, even before we were even born, for our parents, the actors that our parents looked up to, a lot of them were actually veterans, military veterans of World War II, Vietnam, whatever else, and
Sure.
they actually had pride in this country, and I would look up to somebody like Ronald Reagan or whatever else, you know.
Right, but it's our fault anyway, right? It's our fault because we continue to pay for this garbage. We continue to pay and make these people rich. A movie comes out that they spend millions of dollars on, and then you're going to a theater giving them money right back. Like we pay for it.
Right. Well, yeah, we're giving Hollywood that money. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. At the end of the day, you got a doctor that saves your life, or you got a paramedic, a nurse, or something saves your life, a school teacher that's supposed to be teaching your kids, even though I can go off on them too. But, I mean, you got people that actually matter. You got a guy that takes your trash out so you don't have trash building up your house that
Right.
don't get paid anywhere the money these people get. But
Yeah.
then again, you would argue too, if he did get paid that, would he still pick up trash?
Well, that just it stems from. There's just so much we can talk about with the way the fucking country is. Period. Though.
Yeah. Well, it's how society's broken down, and it's a hierarchy. It's not anything else. The people on top think they deserve to be on top because they've made all that money. When the only reason they made all that money is because people are so sad with their own lives that they have to reach out into the world and find other people's lives to be excited about. Which is
Right.
why the social media destroyed people. And I'll tell you this. Maybe it's good that you're on here because you can relate to this. I think, I
Mm.
was on the dating scene. Um, just gave up now because they're all crazy. But I hear a lot of these women calling these men narcissists. And I'm
Well,
thinking, like, this is the new buzzword, narcissism, right? But I have to tell you, I'm starting to believe that they're right and they're just seeing it. I think the entire social the world here, all of them, not just men. I think everyone's become entitled, narcissistic morons that just get on social media and they're all righteous. They all believe, they know everything. It's just crazy.
it's I wouldn't even I mean, yes, social media is to blame for a lot of stuff, but if you want to elaborate on just the world in general and the greed and all that shit, I so like I live in two places, and I go down south as a snowbird, and I'll go check on my place down south, and I had discovered that my fucking AC unit went bad, and I had to get it fixed. And my luckily for me, my neighbor, her boyfriend is an HVAC guy, and he fixed. And a buddy of mine, he told me what the problem was. My neighbor's boyfriend fixed it. It was a transistor or some shit on my HVAC unit.
Hmm.
It was I think you can buy the transistor for like fucking $20. He did it. He fixed me and fixed it up for $50, and my HVAC works amazing now.
Yeah.
But if I was to go and call an HVAC company, they would have charged me $400 or $500 to fix it.
Yeah, and like I don't understand why. I don't understand how, and I'll give you an example today. It really gave me faith in humanity again because I'm starting to lose it. But I'm driving down the road with my kids in the car, and all of a sudden in front of me, this trash is blowing all over a big TV box and a bag. It was clearly light enough. I thought
Right,
it blew out of
right,
somebody's yard. So I pull around it and I pull over because I don't want somebody else to get into an accident to hit it.
right,
So I do what I think is the right thing. I get out and I was going to move it off the road. I didn't know what to do with it, but
right,
and my daughter, I'll help you. It was the proudest father moment in a long time. She got out of the car to help me. And as
right.
we're doing this, a truck pulls up and the lady in the car gets out. She's like, "Oh, just throw it in the back of my truck. I'll take care of it."
That's
So it
awesome.
wasn't even her track. Yeah. And then she drives off and we're driving off. And then I see the people or this truck come back and park and they get out of the car and they're looking around. I say, "You looking for your trash?" She goes, "Yeah, it blew off. We didn't realize it. We came back to get it." I said, "Oh, somebody already took care of it for you." She's like, "Oh, thank God." So those people came back to get their trash. Like,
That's awesome.
right. Like, that's to me what society should be.
That's who we and should be. Yes, 100%. And if we could get back to that, that would be so freaking awesome.
Yeah. Well, hey, we're running late. Let me get to this last one. A quick question we'll throw out there. How will Iran respond to assassination of Hamas leader? What do you think?
Why?
How will Iran respond? Because the Hamas leader got assassinated in Iran and they're blaming Israel. So
No,
they
I
vowed to get back. And Iran's been threatening us anyway. So you think there's going to be a big terrorist attack here in the next couple days or week or so? Or you think it's going to be all held in Israel?
I believe that I don't think that would be the main cause of having a terrorist attack here, because I believe that with the open borders, obviously there's a lot of terrorists here already. So I
Right.
believe that we were going to have an attack no matter what. But that'll be a great fucking. That's a great excuse.
Sure. And if you want to go conspiracy theory, I don't know if you want to go that route, but George Bush, 9/11, got the
Right.
Patriot Act pushed,
Right.
brought the country together, got him reelected, I think, right? Is that how, So why wouldn't you being the CIA, I'm looking at you, why
Right.
wouldn't you stage or create or allow a terrorist attack that you could blame Iran for? And then all of a sudden, America hates
Well,
Iran, we go to war, and all of a sudden, we got the greatest presidents in the world and we need to keep them.
yeah. I mean, like, that's a
Because
great.
people will believe that, right?
a-
People won't say
Absolutely.
people
Hell
won't say it was your fault this happened. People won't say you're the one that caused this. They'll say, "Oh my God, you're going to save us from these evil Iranians."
The thing is, though, is that you know, us as us military guys, we are privy to a lot of stuff that civilians don't know about, and we do a lot. There's a lot more shit that goes on behind the curtains that people even can even fucking fathom. And so, obviously, if that's the case, because I'm not really, like I said, I'm kind of a hermit right now, and if that's the case, if something does happen, that's a great fucking scapegoat for them.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I would tell everybody out there, just prepare because something's coming. I know it is, even with all
Absolutely
of it.
coming for
All
sure.
of it, all of it, with the failed
Oh,
Trump assassination, with the
right,
illegals and all the terrorists coming across the border, with the fake Iranian threat that was actually 4 years ago, which
right,
that was what they were hoping to have Trump assassinated and then blame Iran, and then
right.
they'd be able to walk away scot free. So yeah, something's coming because they're not giving up, dude. They're not letting
No,
Trump. They're
no,
not letting Trump take down their regime. They're not
no,
letting him do it.
no. I mean, it's a great fucking scapegoat, man.
Yep. So, all right. Well, let's go ahead and end this one here. Thanks, Jace, for joining. Thank you all for viewing and watch, share, do your likes, subscribe, and comment thing. And I don't
Yeah,
know, send all your money or whatever so we can keep doing this stuff.
I
Um, what's
say
that?
I would just say like let's get some more viewers on this show. Let's get some more people that want to be involved, and it's free to subscribe. It's not a big deal,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
put a thumbs up, and it's free. It's not like it costs you nothing to do it. Help support this channel, and let's get this channel rolling, man.
Right. And until then, Godspeed.
And pull the pin already.
Yes. Thanks for joining us here. Pull the pin already. We hope you had as much fun as we did. If you like what we do, go ahead and hit that like button and share this video with a friend. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button so you don't miss out on any of our future episodes. But most importantly, leave a comment below. Let us know if you agree or disagree with our opinions. Hope to see you here next time on Pull the Pin Already.